What's up, guys? One of the things that has really helped me to improve and grow our business on a consistent basis, especially over the past year, is my ability to make better decisions more quickly. So today, I want to share with you 4 ways that you can get better at developing the skill of decision making. So yeah, decision making, like anything else, is a skill. It's a skill that we can develop. I didn't always think that way. I kind of always thought that there are certain people that were great at making decisions. Those are the high D's in the DISC assessment, if you follow that. And there's other people that kind of are not great at making decisions. But over the past year, I've really gotten better at making decisions, and I've gotten better for 2 reasons. I've gotten better because I have made more decisions, so I've practiced making decisions, and you get better by practicing. And I've also been able to and been fortunate enough to surround myself with people that are really good at decision making. One of those people I want to highlight today is my friend Dave Carroll. Some of you in the roofing and contracting industry might know Dave Carroll. He is the owner of Dope Marketing. They specialize in yard signs, and they really specialize in automated direct mail for contractors, for home services businesses, and really for any type of local business with a local presence. And Dave and I, we meet on a weekly basis to talk shop and go over marketing, kind of geek out. And I've learned a lot from Dave, and he's one of these guys that he moves super fast, a little bit too fast for my taste. Sometimes I can't keep up. Sometimes I have to kind of try to rein him in. Maybe sometimes he feels like I'm going too slow and he has to speed things up, but I think it's a pretty good dynamic. But I've learned a few things from interacting and masterminding with Dave over the past couple months that I want to share with you today. And I've identified 4 ways that people like Dave, who are good decision makers in my opinion, make good decisions. And I want to share those with you today. So number 1 is to get clear on exactly what you want and what you don't want. I think a lot of times when we are wavering on making decisions, it's because we lack clarity on what we want, right? We don't know what we want, so we have no idea like if a decision is going to help us to get what we want. It's like that old saying like, well, where are you going? It's like, well, I don't know where I'm going. And then it's like, well, any road will get you there, right? So if you don't know where you're going, like any decision will kind of get you there, or more likely won't get you there. So we need to get super clear on what we want. I use my vivid vision. I know exactly where we're going. That's our North Star. And every big decision that we have as a company, or me as an individual, as a leader, I weigh that in context of that vision that we have. So that is step number 1. You got to lay that foundation with understanding exactly what you want and don't want, because that is going to serve as the filter for all of your decisions that you make, especially the important ones. Number 2 is that you don't need all of the information that you think you need in order to make a decision. Former Secretary of State Colin Powell coined the 40-70 rule, which he stated that you should make decisions when you have between 40 and 70% of the information that you think you need. If you have less than 40%, you're likely to make a poor decision. And if you have more than 70% of the information, you've likely waited too long to where that decision may have been made for you. So he says to make decisions when you think you have between 40 and 70% of the information. And I've really kept that rule in mind to help me make decisions faster, and has served me really well. Number 3, if you make a decision that ends up not being the best one, you can then make another decision to reverse that or to pivot on that. And this is something that I've gotten from my good friend and peer mentor, Benny Fisher. He talks about making a decision, and if it's not the right one, well, we'll just make another one. And then after that, we'll make another one and just keep going. But too many people just wait until the perfect timing and they never make any decisions. Whereas a leader that's moving faster and more effectively, they're making like 10 decisions in that time, where one person is like waffling on, that one decision. So think about that. Most decisions are not so risky that they are irreversible, or they're going to cause so much damage that you can never recover from them. So make a decision. If it's not the right one or not the best one, just make another decision. And the number 4 tip for making better decisions is to be on the offense. Look, business moves fast. Our world is moving extremely fast. If we sit back and wait for decisions to come to us, or wait for the right circumstances or the perfect scenario, then we are really sitting back on our heels. We're on defense, and we are not going to progress, and we're likely going to go backwards because we're not making decisions. So we need to be on the offense and proactively make decisions about investing in ourselves, investing in our businesses, investing in our growth, because if we don't, we're gonna stay stagnant. And if we're staying stagnant, we are just never gonna grow. So those are my 4 tips for making faster and more effective decisions. Those are things that I am not an expert on. Those are things that I personally am working on every day right now. And what I have realized, the outcome of this, what I have learned, is that by being a more effective decision maker, I am being a more effective leader. I'm able to build leaders, help build leaders inside our company, and I'm able to impact more people because I am getting better at decision making. So all growth, whether it's personal growth or business growth, comes from a conscious decision to be intentional about what we want to be, what we want to do, and what we want to have. And it's been my experience that building the skill set of decision making has opened up the doors, has opened up the possibilities to be, do, and have literally whatever I want, all right? So hopefully those tips are valuable for you as well. If you're someone that is good at making decisions, maybe this helps you make better decisions. If you're someone that maybe is not the greatest decision maker, this is something that will help you build that skill set. All right, so I appreciate, as always, your time and attention. I would appreciate even more if you could share this out on social media, on your stories, with a friend, with a colleague, with a spouse, with your son, daughter, whatever. Spread the word so that we collectively can really impact more people and level up together. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.